Right, so now we need industrial. Let's go ahead and get started doing that. Let's look at... I don't know, I did kind of like having it out here, but this actually looks much better. We've got some dense forestry out here, and I think that's probably what I'll start with. Alternatively, I could also just do some farming since it's right here. Right, so I guess I should make a road that I'm going to use. Not quite 90 degrees. That's irritating. Okay, well, that'll do that. So then I could... You know, this is not what I wanted, was it? I wanted this to be off of the main road. That's okay, though, because I think by the time you get to here, that would turn this into this road. And this is another one where I could, I could make an intersection here. I don't know. For now, I'll just do this. There's going to be a lot of for nows, and I'm going to probably change some of this. But I do, I've got this one way here. A few blocks away, I want to have another one. So I think I'll have another major intersection there. Do I have access to tidal generators? Surely there is a mod for one. We could do some solar farms here as well. Nuclear plant, I think this would be an effective thing to do. The thing that I'm worried about, though, is that we are on a disaster map. And if you remember, there was an earthquake that opened up over here at one point. So I'm just thinking, I'm just getting flashbacks to that SimCity 3000 Let's Play that I did, where suddenly there's a meteor inbound and it impacts right on the plant. I can just see that happening. But maybe I'm just a pessimist. Anyway, back to what I'm doing here. Not the right road. Oh. You know why? Because I turned all this off. That's not the right road. Although maybe it is. Okay. So we just want a regular road. And now I need to look at this again. If I'm going to keep my grid pattern, the block pattern anyway, I'm going to put a road right upside that. Of course I would. Okay, let's just go like this. And then we'll do... So I'm assuming, okay, good, I got that right. So we'll be able to get rid of these ugly power lines once I've actually got some industry being developed over here. For right now, maybe I should make these smaller actually, just so that the industry actually extends. Because otherwise it's not really going to, is it? Let's do... Oh, wow. Well, let's see what this is like. I know this is going to create hell for the traffic. I will want to fix this. In fact, I should maybe do a little bit of pocket industry elsewhere if I can. I mean, I could make a nice little thing here. I want this to extend. Let's see. Yeah, you know, maybe that's just not a... Maybe that's just not how I want to do this. I need to see you again. Oops. Put that back down. Okay. And then I gotta make sure my power is going to these places. And do we have water? Of course we don't. Okay, so I think we're finally able to get this going. I'm going to go ahead and set the start. Come back. Okay. Oh, I forgot something very vital. Where's my... Industry is out here, okay. So I need to make this area here, pretty much. Probably change it a little bit, but I need to change this one as well. And then we need to... Industry. We need to make this one forestry, and this one farming. Okay. Well, I mean, it looks like it's actually coming in. I always forget something. They got sewage problems. I suppose we can already put in a water treatment plant as well. Why not? And in fact, let me look at the resources here again. So if I do put industry out here, oh, and I don't have power going there, so... Okay, we weren't quite ready to turn on the switch. I'll just do that for now, because I will eventually expand out here. But I may as well put the water treatment plant pretty nearby, I would think. Is that gonna... Well, it needs to be connected via pipe, right? That actually doesn't need to be on the thing. This can actually just kind of be out here. I don't even know. I don't even know where I want this. It can actually go anywhere. Shoreline is recommended. Okay, well, fine. the game seems to think that that's where it needs to be. So, what does this actually do then? Purifies 85% of the pollution in the sewage. So I actually don't want it there either. I want it more near the... I want it more near this then, by the sound of it. Yeah, for now we'll just hook it up like that. Okay. Now I can also put some water towers down. Really more for modeling than anything. I did run... Okay, I've got electricity going out there. So they should have that now. People are moving in. It's good. Now, one thing that's not so good... I really should have done that sooner. I do want this alleyway thing to continue, because that's a real thing. You need the alleys so that you can have garbage, so that you can have your dumpsters and whatnot down that alley, and then the trucks can come and pick up your garbage. Obviously, that's not how this game works, but again, just for role-playing, I would like it to be that way. Is that one of my... It is not. Okay, so I guess that answers that question of whether it will develop that size. So maybe then, like if this doesn't develop, maybe I can just put a little 2x2 commercial building. I guess I'm gonna have to look up what the sizes are for these buildings. What develops where? So that's our big office building. The handicap spot is not up to code, I would say. Crap. Okay, there we go. Alright, well... Might want a little bit more... Oh, okay, never mind. We're near the residential area, so this is actually fine that this is kind of going that way here. Let's do this here. I still think maybe I should turn these into bike paths. That might... You know, visually they would look like they are the alleyways, but per use in the game here... Oh, well, I'll wait until these develop, because I think they are zoned. Yeah. We need heavy industry, which we should have. I mean, we've got it connected here. You know, speaking of animals, doesn't the park DLC allow you to build, like, zoos and stuff? Petting zoos and whatnot? Because the parks in this game, base game, are iffy. So if possible, I would like to actually get something a little bit nicer. Okay, the game is going to scream at me about this until... It's going to be a while before these develop, I have a feeling. So, I guess we'll just do a thing. Is that close enough? Okay. It would be nice if it could focus on, like, underground. Underground power lines. Okay. So I guess I probably overbuilt as expected. What the hell is this? Beefcakes and a juice press from Sunny Grain. Well, you know, that's not exactly what I thought when we were putting farms out here, but because this is like high-tech industrial farming, which is bizarre. How the hell did this get... How did that develop here? And why are you having issues with sewage? Is this not gonna... Ah, damn it. Alright, you know what? Oh, hey. Even better. Even better. Well, there goes the wall of water. The inverse wall of water. That is so fun. What the hell? Okay, well, so here's the thing. That was on land at one point. Okay. Well, I guess I could maybe trench that out. Yeah, I'll have to look at my options for DLC, because I've only got about half of them, just because from what I had seen, not everything is super great. Like the industrial one apparently creates massive traffic problems. Speaking of massive problems, we have got a crime problem. So let's do a police station. Let's think about maybe putting that, oh, I don't know, here? Still not, no, because we don't want it on one way. Or if I do something like that, it's going to be on this side. But this is also one way. So we want to keep off the one-ways. But maybe I should put it down here where it's actually closer to... Wow, I really left myself in a bad way. I guess I could put it here. Just trying to think. How about there? That should be right on the cusp of it. Oh, that's on a one-way. Let's move you to there. Or there. Or there? No, because that's a one-way as well. Okay. There. There is fine. Oh, I need that to go. Except that now it has no power out there. No. And it won't for some time because I have not put any housing development that way. And you know... No, I've got mods on, and like I said, I've got some DLC. I used to have more mods when I did my Let's Play on my YouTube channel. I had a lot more, but it's been so long that they've all broken because the DLCs change things. So right now, I've got like more road types. I've got a couple buildings. It's not much, but I would like to add more, but only ones that are actually going to be really useful to me. Cosmetic ones I'm not super into. Yeah, I've got the infinite cache turned on. I've got the unlocks for the progression, so I don't have to wait until my city gets to a certain level. How's that music, by the way? There's quite a delay in the stream. Yeah, this stupid. It's really only a few songs. I know that there is actually is this the okay, but is there not a better music player so I can choose to skip the song? It really is just a few songs that are creating a lot of havoc. Alright, I think I'm just going to turn this off for a little bit because this is where the song gets crazy. It just gets worse. So we'll play without music for a minute. Where are we at? Stagnation, pretty much. I think I'm going to have to get into building a little bit more. Starting to get more people. No, we do still have. So these are starting to build up now, so I can actually go ahead and get rid of this. Oh my god. And fill this stuff back in here. People should be coming in. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Alright, so if I'm going to stay within this pattern here, then I guess I can do something like that. We will kind of bring in a little bit more like apartment buildings, and yeah, I've got too many offices. Probably needs to be connected with something. Actually, maybe this whole thing should just be... let's undo that. Really? You were... No. It did the deal there. Okay. So now, next thing we're facing is a garbage crisis. So we'll want that. We'll want the dump somewhere far, far away. So probably going to end up using that as a bridge to get over to this way at some point. Yeah. For right now, though, I'll move this eventually. Wait a minute. I should actually think more carefully about where the dump is going to go because that is a thing that needs to be emptied before you can do anything with it. So, I don't know, up on the hill would kind of get out of the way. What kind of industry would I be plowing over there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing would be built here. You know, you'd be driving by the dump every time you went out of town. So maybe we can avoid that. I don't know. I feel like this is appropriate though. You'd want to put all your undesirable stuff here. Yes, it would not be impressive to look at, but at the same time you've got a loud highway going through here, and then you just put stuff like that along this way. So I think that actually will be fine. We'll do a parallel road here. For now, we'll just connect that way. And then once I actually develop out here, we'll make these roads a little bit nicer and maybe be able to hide these. I think that I can get walls from somewhere. Incinerator would probably be okay. I think what I read, though, was that the most effective trash system is one that utilizes everything. Oh, that's right, I did get advanced. Produces power, too. Well, that's even better. Large advanced. Yeah, so we would need... So these are deals, or mod buildings. The large stuff is... So I think since I've got infinite money, we'll just go ahead and set this up. And we'll set it up a little bit off the road here to there, right next to that, and then we'll have just regular recycling, just because it fits here. No other reason. And then as time goes on, maybe we'll have to get more. No, maybe I'll do some smoothing here later. I'm okay with this, creating a little bit of a hillside here to kind of enclose the highway. But I think for right now that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and hook you up to the grid then, if you produce power for me. And now what? Yeah, we've got a housing crisis. I still think it's a little bit early to get ourselves a school, but maybe we can. Just basic elementary schools, huh? I think we need high school. What is the actual education level? Yeah, these just get abandoned and rebuilt. Too educated, well educated. Okay, but what does that actually mean? Is educated elementary, well educated is high school, and highly educated is university? Let's see if it turns back on. Yeah, you know, I've not bought any of the radio DLC, and I don't plan to. Hopefully this music will start up again. My videos have had problems with copyright, and I'm not really worried about that for the streaming side, but I am posting these videos to YouTube, so I don't want that. The base City Skylines soundtrack, however, I know does not have those issues, because I've used it for my SimCity Let's Play, and we're apparently in another very intense song. Let's just bump that down to 12 and see what that does. It needs water? Yes, it does. There we go. So, more massive residential desire, which is okay. Put in Put in a few here and there. Maybe I can fit in some commercial here. I know I've got too much commercial, but just to remind myself that I want that there. And of course there's services and whatnot that I'm going to need eventually. I could put parks and things, but the parks are just massive. That's not even where they're at. But I could do maybe, isn't there like a really tiny dog park? There's that. Right on the one-way? I don't like that. What is this? Tropical garden. There's all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I should probably put out in a parking garage at some point. Small parking garage. Okay, that's reasonable, I suppose. Thinking about where this might want to go. Probably not on a one-way. Well, you know, one-way wouldn't be too bad for this. I wish you would just not do that. You know, keeping it central to downtown as close as possible is probably a good idea. We'll put one there. It's apparently considered a park, because I don't know that it actually does anything other than be visual. These are not, these are mods too. These are not base game. Since they don't do anything. We need cemetery now.